everyone, Patty here. I'm a full-time reseller. Today, I'm going to share with you first sale on Depop. Let's go. By Depop. As many of you know, the more eyes that are on your item, the better chances are you are. Many of you know the more eyes that are on your items, the more chances are of you getting a sale. I joined Depop a few years ago, and I never really done anything at all with it. I never listed anything. One of the reasons I decided to sell on Depop is the fun looks of many of the shops. Plus, I think it's like a different audience, so I'm trying to reach different kinds of audiences, which eBay does have a broad audience. Basically, what I'm trying to do is get my items in front of as many people as I can, all age groups, etc. And Depop looks like it's a really fun platform to sell on now. As with all platforms, you're going to have your glitches, you're going to have your complaints, and this is with every single platform. So my main platform to sell on is eBay. I love selling on eBay. So I'm going to tell you how long it took me to sell my first item on Depop. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you some of the things that I came across when I started my account. One of the things I don't do on Depop is I don't model any of the clothes I sell. However, I don't sell a lot of clothes, and the clothes that I do have listed right now are not anything that would fit me. So this is why. Another thing I don't do right now is I don't go on there and follow thousands of people. A lot of people, when they start an account, they'll go on and they'll follow everybody, and then they will go in and unfollow. I don't do that. I follow accounts that I'm going to like to look at the clothes or the items that they're selling. And I, just like YouTube, I want my audience to like what they see. I don't want them to just subscribe to me or like my stuff just so I do it to theirs. I want them really to enjoy the videos that they're watching. So the reason I made this video is I'm hoping if any of the people that are watching have decided to sell on Depop, or maybe they do sell on Depop, or they're thinking about selling Depop, I'm just giving you a first-hand account of what it's been like for me as a very new seller on Depop. Sometimes it takes us longer to get that first sale, and sometimes it comes real quick. It all depends on finding the right person that sees your item, that shows an interest and wants to buy it. And who knows where that person's going to be at. So I decided to put some items on Depop. And when I started adding listings, okay? Depop has, you want to make sure your pictures are, really clean. They can see the item. But Depop has a kind of a different look to it. So my Depop account to draw attention, but I want my customer to be able to see what I am selling. Depop account is colorful, mixed up, and that's the way I want it. And I know a lot of people are not like that, but there's a lot of Depop accounts that are really cool looking, and we'll see. What I started to do, I started to add some listings, and like I said, my listings are mixed up. I have some plain white backgrounds, I have some of this colorful kind of a teal blue background, and I have some that has the colorful mix of a background for my backgrounds of my pictures, and this is how I want it. I'm not sure off the top of my head how many listings I have up, maybe between 50 and 100. I don't think I have 100 yet, but I may. And it took me probably till I had around maybe 50 to 100 listings until I got my first sale. I joined Depop and I tried to look for the exact date. I could not find it. I couldn't find my original email to them. I delete my trash in my inbox, in my email. So I couldn't find the exact date I joined Depop, but I know I joined in October. So I'm going to estimate and say I've been on Depop for about 3 to 4 weeks when I got my first sale. And this is what I sold. I was so happy to see that first sale because people want to see, as on any platform, they want to see that somebody has had a good experience in dealing with their sellers. And I had a wonderful experience. Check out my first feedback I got from my customer and check out the feedback I left her. I was so happy and I'm so excited to continue listing on Depop. Depop, however, is not my main selling site, so I list casually on there because I want to grow my listings just like I do on eBay. I want to have as many listings as possible to grow my audience to get those sales. And this is what you want to do. You want to list, list, list. I fully believe the more listings you have and you have a good price point, your stuff is going to sell. Now, this is one of the glitches that I ran into when on Depop. So I was on there and everything was going good. And then all of a sudden, now when I'm doing my pictures for, I list, eBay's my main platform. So I had a bunch of pictures on my phone. And I was running into, I'd be listing on eBay and then I'd go to put stuff. I don't use a paid for cross lister, and I don't cross list everything because I know the issues and the bans and everything that you can get when an item sells on one platform and it sells on another. And you know, the first thing you want to do when that happens is you want to, especially if you're an eBay seller, you want to make sure that that item gets shipped to that eBay customer, because eBay they'll cut your account, or you'll get a warning. But I'm too many of those, and you will get your account banned on eBay for canceling listings. So you better have it on hand or send that item to that buyer on eBay. But anyway, I don't remember where I was at. So as I was listing, I have a bunch of pictures on my phone, and I try to delete them and put the items in the trash so my phone don't get all, with all these pictures on. But everything was going good on Depop. Then my pictures, when I was going to list an item on Depop, that little spinny thing, they were loading, but only one picture would show up on my phone, and I wasn't able to. I had to delete a bunch of pictures that I took the time to list, or that I took the time to do. I had to delete a bunch of pictures on my phone in order to list on Depop. This wasn't a problem at first. I contacted seller support. They were really quick on Depop to get back in touch with me. They said that I had to uninstall Depop and reinstall a new one. I did that. It still didn't work. Reached out to them, didn't hear anything. So what I did was, I thought, you know what? I'm going to go into my settings. I went into my settings on my open apps, open Depop. You then want to go into permissions and you want to turn on your camera. Phone, and I looked for the Depop app. On it, I noticed that my camera was turned off. So you want to make sure that this is enabled, and this enabled the storage on Depop also for me. So this is what I feel my problem was, because right after that, I was able to list regularly on Depop. I'm pretty sure that's what the problem was. I haven't had a problem since. So if you come across this video and you're having problems, because I've seen a couple people posted photos not uploaded to Depop, and this is what I did after I reinstalled the new version of Depop. I went in, enabled it, and this is how I did it. So yeah, it took me about 3 to 4 weeks to get my first sale on Depop, and I'm very happy because I'm looking forward to growing that platform. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, please like, please subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Take care.